When rich kids were never told no as a child by naked criminal. Why you're naked, put on some clothes. Anyways, let's go. This is gonna probably give you some really interesting situations where people are,
Having rich parents often leads to a privileged and entitled life. But what happens when rich kids have to face the harsh reality of life?
Then they're gonna cry for mama and papa. That's usually what this is. 'Cause, you know, they were never told no.
Dad, help me. Please help.
Face dad. Dad, help me! I will not help you. I will not help you. I would not, like, I'll be real. I would love my child if it fucks up. But I'm gonna watch you pay for what you've done.
Help me.
Here are 3 rich kids who were never told no as a child, and their spoiled behavior backfired on them. Starting with Alexandria, who on September 18th, 2022, refused to leave her father's car. The father tried everything, but she simply refused to get out of her father's car.
Get out, and I want you to get my car back, please.
Why isn't she getting out?
I don't know.
Huh, what? So, she got into her dad's car. And she does not want to give it back. So the dad called the police. But why?
She's got a lot of problems in life and can't seem to solve them. So I offered to give her a ride, and now
This is my dad, and I think he's, I don't know exactly what's going on, but he has the key to the car, so I'm just waiting on him to get out of the building.
You're waiting on him to what?
To get out of the building? To come drive the car? He just parked us here, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you...
Huh? But this is the dad. But the dad is supposed to come out of the building, so she's lying, so she doesn't have to get out of the car, so she's saying he's not her dad.
You know he doesn't have to drive you anywhere, but it's his car. He doesn't have to take you anywhere if he doesn't want to.
I understand. Well, he already took me here, so I'm in the car. I'd like to, you know, go back to my house whenever he's ready, basically. So I'm just sitting in the car.
Okay, but do you realize that if he doesn't want to take you, you have to get out because it's his car, it's his property?
I don't think so. I think
No,
because
I'm letting you know that that's how that works.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be sitting here. So
She's bossing around. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, she's not getting out. Like, she doesn't care, she's not getting out. But it's true. Law-wise, it's his car. So if he doesn't want to drive her, she has to get out.
whenever he's ready.
But he doesn't want to drive. You don't want to drive her home?
no, I do not.
I think he might
Oh, I
be
do
having
not.
some sort of like
This is-
like early dementia or something, but he is not acting like himself.
Early dementia. If I would say that to my parents, oh god, I would not be living. I would not be living. I would be hanging from the next clock tower.
This.
We were just gonna go to Starbucks, and then he said that he had to go, and I can't remember if he said he needed to take a package somewhere.
She had me bring her down here. I got her a couple of gift cards because she doesn't have a job.
He did. He just got me a gift
She's
card.
supposed to be in a rehab facility, but somehow managed to get kicked out of it and showed up.
Bang! I didn't quite catch that.
And I can't remember if he said he needed to take a package somewhere.
She had me bring her down here. I got her a couple of gift cards because she doesn't have a job.
He did.
So she's unemployed as well. So she's a rich, unemployed, spoiled child.
He just got me a gift
She's
card.
supposed to be in a rehab facility, but somehow managed.
Rehab facility. So did she? What's the word? Do something wrong?
To get kicked out of it and showed up back at the apartment. So I felt sorry for her, my mistake. Gave her more money, gave her more things to do, took her here so she could get food. Not only did she not get food, she refused to get out of the car, and now she refuses to get out of it at all.
I'm
And I
just
need her
trying
out
to
of the
spend
car.
the day with
I'm
him,
sorry,
or
officer, I
like
know this is crazy,
go out and
but
run errands. We're just trying to run errands.
When the father reiterates that he has no intention of driving her, she waves off his refusal as unusual behavior and quickly diagnoses it as a sign of early dementia.
That is still crazy to me. That is still crazy. Imagine telling your dad, "Yo, fucker, you have, you have dementia. Wow. Rehab, no job, drive me around. Dementia, yeah, she's no good. Yeah, yeah. Interesting.
Alexandria, who was unemployed and had gotten gift cards from her father, refused to use the cards and instead chose to remain in the car.
Well, I think there's a misunderstanding. I think something's going on with my dad because he's not acting like himself. No, he's acting pretty normal to me. No, I think he's acting like he's
negative on
got
a
a problem.
2021 blue Toyota four-door registered in Jackson.
Maybe like he has early onset, like dementia, Alzheimer's.
It turns out that Alexandria has an issue with drugs and was supposed to be in rehab. But
so she's a drug addict. Yeah, kinda cooked. That doesn't do well if you're now getting not getting out of the car, which means you get more issues with the police, not just the drug stuff.
Somehow ended up back at the apartment. The father, full of compassion for his daughter, wanted to create an opportunity for precious father-daughter time. And that's how we got to this standoff. Or should we say, sit-off. As the situation escalated, she started arguing with the police, demanding they should call a judge or simply give a ticket instead. By this time, the police are reaching their limits, and an officer attempts to pull her out of the car. However, Alexandria resists. When the officer left her and tried to talk sense to her again, Alexandria began claiming she was assaulted and threatened to press charges for assault and being held against her will.
I would like to press charges for assault, an assault charge. I just was assaulted. Battery. I want to press charges for battery.
You don't get that. It's
I want to press charges.
It's a lawful.
I would like to press charges.
You don't get to.
I'm being held against my will.
Great, get out of the car.
No, I'm being held against my will. Please leave.
No.
Huh? What do you mean you're being held against your will? You are against the father? No, apparently against the police. But you can leave. Like, that makes no sense. You can leave. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to leave.
So, these are the options. You can get out of the car, you can leave on your own accord, you can walk away, or you're going to end up going with us.
Get a judge or something. Like, I don't know what else to tell you.
Get a judge. Bro should just pull up and sentence her. Right at the place. Yeah, sure.
Get a judge and a jury and take me to trial. Like, I don't really understand.
So,
mail me some papers. I mean, I don't know. Like,
would you like me to mail you?
Whatever the charges are. Like, let me know.
Well, right now,
are you gonna give me a ticket? Why don't you just give me a ticket?
Well, we could give you, but you have to get out of the car. That's the problem. So the main.
Or a verbal warning. Be like, hey, please don't sit in people's cars again if they don't want you in them.
So that we've tried that. We're trying to get you out.
No, you didn't. But anyway, my dad is obviously like demented, and he's got like an issue that I can't.
Bro. if oh god, if my child would say that, it'd be so over. It'd be so over. That is so disrespectful. Why is bro not taking the easy route? You mean pull her out of the car?
Can't diagnose, right? I don't know what to do.
Nevertheless, the officer soon ran out of patience, pulled her out of the car.
My dad is obviously like demented, and he's got like an issue that I can't diagnose, right? I don't know what to do.
Nevertheless, the officer.
It was that easy. They just yeeted her out of the car. Just yanked her out. That is, I'd be disowned. Yeah, it'd be over. It'd be for real over. They just grabbed her and yeeted her out. That is amazing. Looked like they were pulling a dead body.
Officer soon ran out of patience, pulled her out of the car, and escorted her to the police car. At this point, it dawns on Alexandria that she is actually being arrested, and in a moment of panic, she calls out to her father for help. This is ironic, considering that she is now asking for the help of the person whose expert diagnosis earlier determined that he is at the onset of dementia.
Because what's going to end up happening is you're going to get forcefully taken out of the car, and I don't want to do that.
Whatever.
Because I don't want us to get hurt, and I don't want you to get hurt. So I really would like you to get out of the car so that we don't have to.
Like, you are begging the person for help that you just insulted, and not just did you insult him? It's also your own dad. Yeah, isn't he the demented guy? Why ask him for help? I would ask, like, wait, who are you? I would really be like, wait, why should I help you? Who are you? I don't remember you.
Force you to get out of the car, or that force doesn't have to be used.
Defiance.
That's your choice.
Defiance.
So you understand the risk that you're taking with this, right? Okay.
Does she really understand? Well, now let's go.
No. You're
Yeet!
What are you doing? No, I'm not going to. Why?
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
You're gonna be placed
I'm not under arrest.
You
I'm
are.
under cardiac arrest. if anything.
You're
No.
placed under arrest for trespassing and resisting.
You can't do that.
We can.
No, you're not going to. You're not going to. Stop. Stop.
I wish we didn't have to.
Stop.
I wish we didn't have
Stop.
to. We tried to work it out with you.
How they're gonna say stop? That's not gonna help you. Giving her so many warnings. She received enough warnings and now they had it. What else are you gonna do at this point? She's not gonna listen.
Stop.
For whatever reason you decided
Stop.
not to.
Stop policing me.
I'm sorry that this is the way that it had to go.
This is not the law.
This is the law. This is the law.
This isn't lawful. Alright. I'm not resisting. No, stop searching me. Stop touching me. I have to search you. You're molesting me. You're sexually assaulting me.
Stop.
Yeah, you're not getting out of this. Her speaking is not helping. Her lady respectfully shut the fuck up. Real. Like, you're not getting out of this just because you think like you have no power here. Straight up. Now that she's saying they're sexually assaulting her. That is crazy.
You are sexually assaulting me. No.
She's not.
Yes, she is. Dad, help me. Please help me.
I'm not helping you. You're under arrest, based. Based dad. It's also like I am actually more and more happy for police people that they now have to wear more body cams and stuff, because people will use stuff like that, like they sexually assaulted me, to drag you before court. So that's actually pretty good. She's throwing around buzzwords. Yep.
Please help me.
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop. Resisting. Now you're getting a
She was just kicking. She was just kicking.
felony. You have violated the
Get
law.
off me. Stop touching me.
But Alexandria isn't done. When the officers try to search her, she screams at the officers not to touch her, and when that doesn't work, she accuses the officers of sexually assaulting her. But even the false accusations didn't help, as the police tried to put her inside their vehicle. She was willing to try everything, from fighting to raising accusations so that she could be released. If only she thought about that earlier. Eventually, the officers uncuffed her and managed to put her into their vehicle, but not before she fought them and attempted to kick the officers.
Do you guys have like some sort of commercial health
Do
insurance?
not fight us, okay?
Commercial health insurance. Look how sweaty she is. She was fighting out here. Look how this is either tears or sweat, but that one was fighting.
What are you so scared of? I don't want to give back my keys. I want them. Why don't I get the keys? No, don't touch me. See? You're touching me again. Stop it. Open the door for me. Stop touching me. Hands behind the back. I don't want to. No, what are you doing now? No, same thing we were doing before. We're just going back and forth. Okay? You're under arrest. Miranda rights. Miranda rights? No. If you resist,
You are resisting.
I'm resisting.
If you resist, huh? Now the question, what? Now the question, she's saying like you're resisting. If you resist, like what? What are you gonna do then? Oh god, run from the crazy lady. Why should they run? Like it's their job to put her, to arrest her. She's doing that on a on-duty comp. That's another felony. Yep, she's collecting felonies that others are collecting Pokemon and STDs. Female Johnny Somali.
Yes, you are. So stop. You've already got battery on LEO. Stop.
On a Leo?
Yeah.
On an August birthday? On a Leo? What? No. Get off me. I don't want to be handcuffed. I don't want to be tied down. Stop it.
Nobody really does want that.
You're constricting me. I can't breathe. You're constricting me. You're not doing anything. You're hurting me. You are physically hurting me right now. My chest hurts, my head hurts, my hands hurt, my wrist hurts.
I know it hurts.
And my shoulder blades, and my shoulders, and my back.
and my knees, and my little toe, and my big toe, and my middle finger. Yeah, putting out more body parts is not gonna help you. My brain hurts, and I blame you. Real.
Which is where all my organs are, by the way, so thank you.
You would just cooperate.
You're not cooperating. You are not cooperative. We are not a co-op. We are not a co-op. We are not a corporation. We are not a co-op. You're not a cop.
Wait, what are you saying? Speak! What is she saying? Corporation? What, huh? Where's the context for that?
You're a robber. You're stealing me.
Huh? A robber? Stealing? You're not an object? You're human? You can't steal humans? You can traffic them, but you can't steal them. That's a new one. Or maybe she does identify as an object.
You're kidnapping me.
Okay.
You're abducting me.
Ow, you're hurting me. Ow, no, stop doing it.
Have a seat. In the car without us fight, without fighting us.
Sit back. Sit back.
Don't touch my hand! They're abducting her. Yeah, clearly.
Just sit down. None of this would happen. Get off me! You're creepy as you creeper!
She tried to bite you, by the way.
A fucking creeper? Run away! Cops can now blow up! The police can explode at random.
I know.
Pervert, get me out of
Sit
here!
down.
Get
You
me
can put the
out
seatbelt
of
on
here!
you.
Get me out! Let me out!
It's not happening, so.
Open the door! Open the door! Open it!
Can I go?
Bring me to the hospital right now. I can't.
The hospital. I can't breathe. I'm too hot. Kidnapping. Just call fucking arrest. Yep. Open the door. A shove was personal based. Yeah. Imagine that. If I was the driver now here. God, just hearing her scream all the time would me drive nuts. Just I don't know. Get some narcotics, but for elephants. Enough to knock out an elephant.
I can't breathe. I'm too hot. I can't breathe. I'm gonna have a seizure.
I just turned the AC
I'm
up
going
for
on a
you, okay?
seizure.
You gotta give it a second. I just turned off the AC. You'll be able to get some air in a couple seconds, okay? I don't know what that means.
Wait, what? What? I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
I don't know what that means.
Take me to the hospital. Take me to the ER. To the ED. Take me for medical clearance.
You'll get medical clearance at the jail.
No, they don't medically clear you.
Oh, they do.
No, they don't.
Absolutely.
Elephant tranquilizer real. Yeah, you're cooked. You're going. You're spending a night or fee there. A few.
No, they do not. They do an intake form. That's not the same. I need a physical exam. Who's the elected person in this jurisdiction? Take me to them. I don't even know that this is your jurisdiction. I don't know who you are. You're kidnapping me. Give me a ride. Give me a ride home. Turn the car around.
Ultimately, Alexandria was taken to jail, where she
Begging. Turn around. Give me a ride. Give me a ride home. You're not going home. You're going behind bars. Lady, you're an insult to people with medical conditions. Her only medical condition is that she's a drug addict. That she's is an addict. So there's that, realistically.
She will face charges for trespassing and resisting arrest. While Alexandria doesn't care for the word no, our next rich kid doesn't even have the word no in her dictionary. On February 21st, 2022, in Florida, police received a call regarding a suspected drunk driver. An eyewitness reported a concerning incident involving a Tesla, mentioning a near collision with a palm tree. The driver proceeded to reverse, causing tires to screech and posing a threat to pedestrians nearby before hastily driving off. Subsequently, a be-on-the-lookout alert was issued for their identified vehicle. Shortly after, a deputy spotted the Tesla parked by the roadside. As the deputy tried to approach the car, the driver accelerated and fled the scene.
5111, I'm in pursuit again.
Get her ass! Yeah, Dad didn't give her a ride, but the police should. Yeah, 100%. And I thought I was spoiled. I don't have that. I'm heckin'. I'm poor.
We're taking a left or right on Jamaican Street. Taking a left on North Bahama Drive.
Like you gotta be retarded, right? Like you can clearly tell the police is after you. Why do you not stop when the police is already after you? Like, you know you're gonna get in trouble anyways, regardless of what you do. You cannot escape. You might as well stop. Dude, finally.
We're stopped again. Turn off the vehicle! Sheriff's office!
Stop me over. Oh my god, Dad! They're arresting me! What the hell, dude? What are you doing?
Don't fucking resist.
What are you doing, dude? You didn't even know me! Dad, they're arresting me!
That's a bit rough. That's a bit rough. That could have been handled less rough. But she didn't even do anything. Huh, that's a bit much, I think.
Stop resisting!
Well, now she is. Well, now she is. That voice told me to turn the car off. I would. Yeah, I would. I would. I would immediately. They're like increasing the felony count. They're like collecting them apparently. Well, now she is resisting.
Dad! Dad!
Wasn't she running away? Let me check. Let's go back.
We're stopped again. Turn off the vehicle! Sheriff's office!
Stop me over. Oh my god, Dad!
I guess they handled her like this. Sure, they had to chase her down. I guess that's a valid reason to stop her like that. I guess so. Was she screaming for her dad? Is the dad even... Before she stopped the car, she was running away. I guess so, that's true.
Get on your...
Dad! They have me on the floor! Dad! Dad! I don't know what I did! What am I doing? Why are you doing this?
One detained.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
Eventually, the police caught up with her and arrested her, despite DUI.
Why are you doing this? Because you were speeding and you tried to run away? That's what it is? Like, come on, let's be honest here. You're trying to run away.
Running a red light and resisting the police, this rich kid feels she is in the right to make demands. She repeatedly requested to speak with her father and refused to cooperate with the authorities. The police attempted to conduct field sobriety exercises to determine if she was driving under the influence. Throughout their interaction, her behavior appeared erratic, and she continued.
That face. The eyebrows go. It is like the face of. This is the consequences of my own actions, oh no!
Continued to demand contact with her father, even though she was an adult.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
We have an RP that said she was intoxicated. I find her parked right here. I put my spotlight trying to walk up to her. She sees me.
Did you think it's us? No.
Takes off. I throw my lights and she's going like 60, swerving into many stop signs. And then she gets out of the vehicle. I have her taser point. I'm telling her like, just stay there. She gets out, and then she runs back in the vehicle, rolls up the window, and then takes off flying even faster, like 80 miles an hour.
Who are you?
Oh! Wait a minute. Explain that again.
And then she gets out of the vehicle. I have her taser point. I'm telling her like.
Oh! So he had her. She got out, got back into the car, and continued to run away. Oh, now I get it. That's why he acted this way. Alright, I get it.
Just stay there. She gets out, and then she runs back in the vehicle, rolls up the window, and then takes off flying even faster, like 80 miles an hour.
Who are you?
He's the police.
I didn't know that.
No, there's no way. There is no way. There is no way. Oh. You know, these red and blue lights, they're just for fun there. They're just for fun there, you know? Like, what do you mean you didn't know that? Fuck off. Yeah, sure. Yeah. They're just for decoration, you know? Normal people drive around with blue and red lights.
I only told you 10 times.
He didn't sign
Did you see this?
He didn't do that.
Did you see this?
Oh no.
Oh no, because I can hear his sirens on the radio.
He didn't do that.
Okay.
If I saw that, I would have acted different.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
I know, that's where it was.
Now she's crying. Like a little bitch. Well, you got yourself into the situation if you wouldn't have run away the first time.
You are not doing this.
You're lucky I didn't tase you, I swear.
Lean against the car.
Who are you guys? What are you doing to me?
Who are you guys? They're the police.
Why? Why?
What do you want to do? And what do you need me to do?
We got fleeing and eluding, reckless driving. I want to do a DUI investigation.
This rich kid continued asking to speak to her father, refusing to take sobriety tests and arguing with the officers. She thinks her father can make her charges disappear with a wave of a hand. She even went as far as trying to fight the officers.
Who's this guy?
That's my dad.
Okay. Well,
That's my dad, probably. Like, you cannot tell what's your dad? You cannot tell who's your dad? She got police-induced dementia, I guess so.
Go.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dad!
Ma'am.
Dad!
Oh.
Dad! Dad! I've been living on this island for 3 years. Why do you do this to me now?
What is that argument? What is that? What is that argument? Like, huh? Oh, I've been living here for 5,000 years. You can't do this to me. Like, okay.
I don't get it.
Code 5. Ma'am.
Can you just talk to my dad? Don't talk to me. I'm here. I'm here.
Code 5. Ma'am, the amount of lives that you just put at risk is ridiculous. Okay? I have no sympathy for you right now. You could have easily killed someone. There are little kids that live in this neighborhood. The fact that you would...
Did she really just look at him like she was about to throw hands with him? Like, she really walked towards him like she was about to throw hands with him. Well, obviously, handcuffed.
Run from me.
Walk up on him like that again.
Girl, you're not regal. You don't have those moves with those legs.
You do not know how lucky you are you didn't kill someone.
That's how you got your empathy, right?
Alright, I don't know if we can do it, but she's resisting.
Yeah, no. Dad!
Debbie, she's resisting. I don't want to take her out of handcuffs.
Dad, they have no reason. Dad!
Alright, yeah, we're not going to do him. Is she patted down?
I know. Up. Can I talk to him?
Nope, we're going in the car.
Get in.
I don't know.
Get in! Get in!
Dad! Dad!
We got resisting and violence.
What the fuck is going on? She got out of that car real quick again. At this point, just taser her. At this point, fuck it. At this point, just taser her. At this point, nobody cares. Just do it.
Do you want 11 code 5 TF?
You have a hobble?
You didn't tell me why you're bringing me in the car.
Because you were going to jail.
Why?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Why?
Get the hobble.
Why am I going to jail?
Do you want 11 code 5? Resisting again. Code 5.
Eventually, her dad came, but to her disappointment, he didn't wave the charges away with
Kind of looks like the same dad. He also has that dad bod. That is interesting because they feel like she's so annoying. Yup.
wads of cash. Instead, he asked her to obey the police. Only then did it dawn on her that she might be in trouble. So she began to argue legalities with the officers. The officers explained the seriousness of her actions, emphasizing that her reckless behavior put lives at risk. But for this rich kid, as long as no life was actually harmed, then it's all good. Her argument seems to be that she shouldn't be arrested when she hasn't hurt anyone yet.
You could have killed yourself, others, and me.
But I didn't. So what are you
Thank God
talking
you
about?
didn't. Thank God.
Right. You're just being... I'm gonna ask you one more time, why am I here?
You're going to jail.
For what?
Reckless driving.
For putting lives at risk? Still? What are you talking about?
DUI, fleeing and looting, resisting an
DUI
officer.
on what? And reckless
Alcohol.
driving on what?
You reckless driving because the speeds you were going and running stop signs, you could have easily killed someone. You had no regard for other people's lives.
Alright, DUI. You want to charge me of a DUI, but you have nothing.
Really? We're gonna let
So why
you do a
you
breathalyzer right now. You gonna pass?
Right. You're gonna check that now. But why you say that before?
Because you're drunk.
She would provide breath samples showing a blood alcohol content of 0 to 68. Oh, so she also was slightly drunk.
No, I'm not, homie. This is me.
Eventually, she was charged with DUI, reckless driving,
Calling a police officer an asshole or just homie. I don't know. This is so weird. I feel bad for the parents. Imagine having to leave them. True. Yeah, truly the Lulu.
resisting an officer with violence, and fleeing from an officer. She'll have enough time to think about the consequences of her actions in jail. Just when you thought you have seen it all with the rich kids, though, this 18-year-old takes the cake. What's
another one? Let's go! Yeah, and almost 0. Because, you know, if you don't have any alcohol in your blood, you probably didn't drink alcohol, so you would have 0. 0, yeah. What do you believe? Are you in a constant state of drunken? Yeah, imagine living with this creature.
Started as a regular water patrolling day in Escambia County for officers Ellie Birkin and Christopher Lugg from Florida Fish and Wildlife, took a strange turn when the operator of a pontoon vessel traveling under a bridge flipped them off. This gesture offended the officers, prompting them to chase down the pontoon vessel. Admittedly, flipping off the cops is not a crime and could as well be covered by his freedom of speech, but you better not be making offensive gestures while actively committing a crime.
Put it in neutral. What was that about? What was that about? Flipping us off. You're not in neutral. Put it in neutral. Put it in neutral. Here's who you are. Just put it in neutral. I'll tell you what, man. If you bring attention to yourself, we'll come figure out what's up. That's all. Don't grab the boat. Just sit down.
Cook this man. Cook this man. I wonder what he's doing.
Whose boat is this?
It's Freedom Boat Club, but I work for them.
Okay, you work for him? All right. I don't want anybody grabbing life jackets or anything else I'm asking for. I want him to do it. All right?
Yes, sir. Life jackets, where you want them? All life jackets are on the back.
All right, listen to me. I need 9 life jackets, your registration, a throwable, and a fire extinguisher.
All right, throwable.
Officers conducted a safety inspection on a boat, checking for required safety gear. They found alcohol and discovered that all passengers were below 21, and therefore underage.
Oh! So it was underage drinking. So it's underage drinking that caused it. Interesting.
The operator underwent sobriety tests and was arrested for boating under the influence. The officer then used the situation to educate the teenagers about the seriousness of underage drinking and reckless behavior on water, emphasizing the risks and legal consequences. He stressed the need for responsibility on a boat, especially considering potential distractions while steering and the danger it poses to all on board and nearby.
So I know that's one. Do you have enough jackets for everybody on the boat?
I have 13 life jackets.
Where's the rest of them at? Yeah, well, I know there's only 3 in there, so. We'll get to that second part in a sec. Do we need to get up? Nah, just let him get the life jackets. If there's some under the seat, let him get them. You can get up for that.
What is bro gonna do though? I'm waiting for what bro is doing. What makes him go to the jail?
Yeah, bro, so we do want to, I'm not going to make you take them out if I can count them, but 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 7. I know we got 1. Oh, well, we don't have plenty inside C7, though. I'm not being picky. It's just I can't see through stuff. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. That's good. That's good. There we go. You want to get him on the bed? Look at his bed. Or you want me to get on their bed? Here, you look up too. All right, would you be comfortable? That'll work. Just,
Okay, now bro is getting cooked. Now bro is getting cooked. Let's go.
be careful, Joe. Do it in the back.
I mean, well, he can't do much. He can't really escape, you know? He can't really do much. He can't escape. You're on the water, buddy.
Here, let go, bud. I'm gonna break away for just a sec because I don't have to worry about bumping y'all, okay?
In the end, the officer drove the passengers to the shore. He talked to the teenagers about abiding by the law. Since underage drinking is just a misdemeanor, he let them off the hook.
This is y'all's boat?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is where it's supposed to be, correct? The switch is off, or the key's off, key's still in it. I think you're good, okay? He's getting arrested for boating under the influence, so.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know if he has anything else or duties he needs to do today, but he's not going to be coming back today. So, all right. Do you have any questions or anything?
No.
Do you guys both just work there, just you two?
Yeah.
Okay, 10-4. Realize, I know you did what you did. You may think that's why we turned around. Definitely grabbed our attention, but you stepped up from the steering wheel, walked to the center of the boat while underway in the middle of a bridge when our boat, which is a bigger boat, has a bigger boat weight, right? And sat there and did whatever you did. Nobody's driving the boat. You know, if that wake hits, if somebody's coming, you're coming around a corner where there's blind corners both directions where dummies never stop. So all that stuff's going on while you're.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. I'm boating. I'm good on. I didn't stand away from the boat at all. I had control of the boat at all times.
You stood in the middle of the boat and held 2 fingers up. How did you have control of the boat?
I only stood one of them. But no, I had a hand on the wheel at all times.
Now you're just lying, though. They have the camera footage. Now you're just lying. Like, they can... Are you aware, buddy, that they have the footage? Like, they can prove that this is not the case. At least he's not as bad as the other two. He didn't resist or anything. He's just lying now.
Brother, yes, sir. You had 2 hands high in the air. Because I promise you, I was like, I waved back thinking you were waving at us. And then I was like... I guess there's something more to that, so.
For the flipper who was boating under the influence, the officer stressed how such behavior endangers everyone on the boat, especially in the middle of a bridge with potential hazards. Hopefully, he learns his lesson after a few nights in jail. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe for more engaging.
That was fun to watch. The first 2 were ridiculous. This one was alright. This one was alright. Of course, dangerous what he did, but at least he isn't a complete asshole. At least he understands somewhat the seriousness of his actions, so that's a plus, I guess. That's okay.